welcome back to my channel today. Today we are gonna be doing our first cash on stuffing of September. So if you're watching my budget with me, you'll see that this month there's not gonna be many categories that get stuffed because we had to prioritize certain categories. And also this was a 5-month or 5-week month, so we will be stuffing a lot more than normal. So here with me, I have the cash amount that we need and we're gonna count. And we should have with us this week $1,800. So let's go ahead and make sure we have that correctly. So we've got 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 350, 400. So $1,400. 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80, 97. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 800. So $1,800 is how much we have here to stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our groceries binder. How is everyone doing? I can't believe we're already in September and I think kids have already started school. It's crazy. The weather here is definitely feeling like September, like it's getting cold. We've been having some bad rainy and thunderstorms weather. So not loving that. I can't wait to go somewhere warm. It's like weathers like this is when I think about like basically leaving and going on another vacation because I just hate this cold weather. So let's go ahead and get started with groceries. And groceries this week, we're putting $60 in. So we've got 20, 40, 60. And then for eating out, like I mentioned in my last video, we are going to be upping it. So we're going to be putting in $80 this week, but it doesn't feel like we're upping it probably this week. And the reason is because it's a 5-week month. But we're going to be putting in about $400 a month into eating out. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And the reason is like, so I know for like, well, you have to stay within your budget. Like if that was a budget, you should have stuck to it. But sometimes, you know, we work hard and we just get really tired and we really don't want to cook or something and we want to enjoy ourselves on the weekends. So we'll go out, or like a friend asks us if we want to go out with them and we just don't want to say no because we do want to hang out with our friends. So we do go out. But we feel like also like, you know, we're not like, we don't want to try to limit ourselves too much. We're just trying to set some boundaries. So if we feel like the boundary set is too tight, as in like we're only putting in $300 every month for eating out and we keep on overspending, then let's go ahead and expend that a little bit and then just allocate it correctly. So that's what I did this month. And so for gas, we're putting in $10 this week and gas is empty right now. We are going to upstate Pennsylvania, or not upstate Pennsylvania, to Pennsylvania at some point this month to go see this like event, nightlights event thing with some of our friends. So we will be driving up there, so we'll use some of that money. Date night will get $20 and we may also use the date night money to on this event. Hubby will also be getting $20 toward his personal spending. So now hubby has 500, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 680 is how much he has in his bucket. Next we've got personal, which is my money, and I'm getting 20 as well. And in mine, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $380, which is super exciting because I feel like at one point I keep on going down and my husband's money keeps on going up. But you know, there's a couple events coming up, like anniversary, Christmas, and my birthday. So he'll probably spend a little bit from his money. And mine went down because I bought him, you know, some birthday gifts. But I'll start moving some money over to buy him his Christmas gifts and our anniversary gift. Next is our bills binder. And for bills, we're putting in $100 into utilities this month. And a phone bill will get 10. So these are all empty because we moved the utilities extra money into the buffer, and then phone we had just paid for. Gym, we're also gonna be putting in 10. So then the gym now has 20, 40, 50, and the two 20s is our buffer basically. Car insurance will get $40 this week. I did go, I was able to decrease our quote down significantly, so I'm super excited about that. So we will be able to start saving less towards car insurance. But car insurance now has 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40. So $1,340 is how much we have in car insurance. Next, we have retirement, and we're putting in $20 in, or $200 into retirement. So now retirement has 5,000, 6,000, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7,000, 50, 8, 150, 200. So $7,200 is in retirement. And then Terminex, we're putting in 20. So now Terminex has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 150, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150. So $150 is in Terminex. Awesome. Next, let's go ahead and move over to our short-term binder. And for our short-term binder, we just have a few categories we're focusing on. Let's start with birthdays. And for birthdays, we're putting $20 in here this week. And we're going to be putting that into my husband's mom's folder. So now we're going to be putting in, now we have $40 and everything else is empty. And then holidays, we're putting 10. And for my husband's parents, I want to say $100 each. So for holidays, we've got, let's just take it out so it's easier. So Thanksgiving, we have $100 put away. And then Christmas, we're going to put in an extra $10 this week. So then we will have 120, 40, 50. So now we have $250 total in holidays. Next is gifts, and gifts we're putting in $10 and I'm saving up. Okay, sorry guys, this just all fell over. Let me just fix that real quick. Okay, perfect. So for gifts, I'm putting in $10 this week and I'm saving up because I'm going to China to visit family, so I want to buy them some gifts. So now we have $120, $30 in gifts. And then next is membership, and for membership we're putting in $10. So let's see. Right now we've got Amazon where we put in $140. I think my membership might be $150, so I'm gonna put in $10 here. So $150. And then next is my credit card, which now we have 20, 40, 60. So we have 210 total. This one needs another $40. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna skip self-care and clothes and toiletries, health and wellness, but we are gonna go to car maintenance, and for car maintenance we are gonna put $10 in here. And what we're actually going to put into, even though, so these are empty. In tires right now we have 200, 100, 200, 20, 40, 50. But I am going to put money into the tolls because if we do drive somewhere and we need tolls, I want to make sure we have money put aside for that. So now we have $260 in car maintenance. And that's it for our short-term binder. So let's go ahead and move on to our long-term binder, which we rarely stuff, but we always, or we rarely unstuff, but we always stuff. So for emergency fund, we are putting in $200 in here. It's really getting thick, so I can't wait for our cash on stuff condensing. But for emergency fund, now we have 10,000, 11,000, 12, no, 10,000, 20,000, 21, 22,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, $23,000. So that's exciting. And like I said, it's getting so thick. Next is new house, and for new house we are putting in $300 in here this month. So now for new house we have 10,000, 11,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $12,100, which is also super exciting, but this is far from our goal, obviously. And that's all we're stuffing for long term this month or this week. And then for travel, we're going to be focused on our 2 trips. So Asia, we're putting in $200 in here. So now in Asia we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. And then for this French trip, which is a Seattle trip, we still have done stuff. And then for our honeymoon, we are putting in $400. And we're putting in 250s because we ran out of 100s. So now in our honeymoon, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 59. So $1,900 is how much we have in our honeymoon. And last but not least is our baby binder, where we just put $5 into each. So I don't count everything because honestly it's been the same amount every time for all of them. However, for hospital as well as childcare, we have an extra $100 in there. So I'll count the first one and then I'm just gonna start stuffing them. So we're putting $5, and now in baby moon we have 120, 5, 35, 45. So 145 is what we have in baby moon. So that means we have 245 in hospital, 140 plus 5 in diapers, 140 plus 5 in clothes, and then I'll fix that real quick. 145 in furniture, 145 in baby stuff, 145 in photo shoot, 245 in childcare, 145 in toys, and last but not least, 145 in food. So yeah, that's the end of my cash stuffing for the first week of September. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I can't wait to continue sharing my journey with you guys as we stuff for the rest of September. And then we also plan our vacations for next week or next year. I do like to plan a little bit ahead, so we'll start thinking about our budget for next year, you know, where we want to go, but then also like how much we want to spend. And also with this binder, like what are we thinking next year, maybe not. So obviously we have to think about that, but it is toward the last quarter of the year, so my husband and I will start having that conversation. Anyways, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.